guys, how's it going? Welcome to another game pickups video. Now, it's been over a month since I last did my game pickups video. I've been able to pick up several games, start things off. Now, I did do, some of you guys might have watched my last video, so those of you guys that have not watched my last video, in the month of June, I was able to do a review for Infamous 2, and I loved the game so much, I thought it was unbelievable. And so I decided to get the Hero Edition. And in the Hero Edition, I'll just show you really quick. You get Cole's sling bag or sling pack. You also get a comic book, DC comic book. You get a Hero Edition Super Voucher, which includes a bunch of DLC, and you also get the Infamous 2 soundtrack. Music in Infamous 2 is very good. And finally, most notable thing is the Cole statue. He's on top of a piece of rooftop. Let's take that off. And it's pretty cool detail. It's got like ivy on it. And Cole, character of this statue, it's pretty well detailed, like the clothing. He's got his sling bag on with his amp. Great game. Check out the review when you get the chance, for those of you guys that have not checked it out yet. Okay, one game that's totally different from Infamous 2 that I was able to get is My Sims Sky Heroes. And I kind of like this type of game in the sense that I was a big fan of Pilot Wings for the Nintendo 64, and this game kind of reminded me of this. I played the demo and I was able to get this for I think $7 or $8, and it's pretty fun. It has multiplayer, it has a story mode. It is kind of annoying. The characters, they kind of, I'm not sure if that's the case with My Sims, they kind of talk in gibberish, but a fun game. They have races. You're basically in these planes that you can customize, and you can unlock things to customize your plane with, and you can either do races or you can do dog fights, and fun title. You could probably pick it up for pretty cheap. It's also available for the Xbox 360. Okay, the next one is actually a game that Pete Dorr reviewed for the Nintendo Wii. It's called Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Now, I am a huge fan of the game developer Treasure. And, you know, I love Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis. This is an unbelievable game. This is one of my favorite Wii games. This is a game that's highly underrated. Check out Pete Dorr's review for this game when you get the chance. It's very fun. This is a type of game, it's a good example to why I am a gamer. So check it out when you get the chance. Okay, the next one is Punch-Out for the Nintendo Wii. Now, I was a big fan of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the NES. I played the game for hours. And this one actually has a lot of the same characters that are in the NES version of Punch-Out. I never got to play the Super Nintendo version of Punch-Out. This is very fun. I've had a blast with this one. My only problem or concern with this one is that once I memorize like some of the patterns of my opponents, I'm not sure how much replayability there will be. I'm not sure if maybe, you know, I've even checked if there's a hard mode, right? You know, I kind of glanced past that. But playing through this, it's been very fun. Definitely recommended if you have a Nintendo Wii. Okay, the next one is a game that actually I have for the Xbox 360, and that's Anwars. This is a Ubisoft game, and this is a strategy game. And one of the things that this is separated from a lot of the other strategy games is you use your headset to issue commands, voice commands. Before you start playing this game, you calibrate your voice, and so that they can properly recognize your voice when you issue the commands, and you send out squads to take over the different objectives on the map. And a great looking game. It's been out for quite some time. You can definitely pick it up pretty cheap for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The next one is The Bourne Conspiracy. This is another game that's been out for quite some time. I'm a big fan of the Bourne movies, but to be honest, guys, it's kind of like a poor man's version of Splinter Cell Conviction. It reminded me a ton, you know, in terms of, it's a lot like the Splinter Cell games, but it's decent. It's, you know, a lot of television show or movie or games that are based on a book aren't very good. This one's decent. It's not great. It's not horrible. Average. It's like third person, has shooting, a lot of hand-to-hand combat, takedowns. It's not bad. Okay, the next one is a game that, in my opinion, got kind of overlooked by a lot of people, and that's the first-person shooter Singularity. This is a great game. I'm really glad I picked this one up. It's a lot of fun. It's got a very interesting story. The visuals are very impressive. It reminded me kind of like a cross between Half-Life 2 and Bioshock, which isn't a bad thing at all, but the storyline is really good, and some of the powers that you get in this game are a lot of fun to use. It's definitely different from your average first-person shooter game, and definitely recommended by me. Final game is another game that Pete Dorr reviewed, and that's Enslaved Odyssey to the West. A phenomenal game. The last game that this developer made was Heavenly Sword, Ninja, if I'm saying it right, Ninja Theory. They're a great developer, and they did an amazing job. In my opinion, I think Heavenly Sword got overlooked by a lot of people. Not enough people bought it. It wasn't the type of success that people had hoped it would be, and I think the same thing was the case with this game. This is also available for the PlayStation 3. A lot of people overlook this game, but guys, this is a game that should be in your collection. It's phenomenal. It's a very fun third-person action-adventure game. You have to solve these puzzles, and the visuals, the Unreal Engine, they really did an amazing job with it because the game looks gorgeous. Check out Pete Dorr's review when you get the chance. This is a game I highly recommend that you pick up. Well guys, that's it for today for game pickups. Any comments or questions, please send them my way. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.